Walking into this place and looking around, it's art on steroids.
We're going to meet Loza.
And she designed some stuff for Beyonce for one of her video shoots, if I'm not mistaken. Right. But I'm sure sales went up like skyrocket afterwards. Definitely like opened. This coffee espresso place.
Hi. We're at Ivory Blue.
Maybe we will open a concept like this in Lagos, right?
Yeah. I'm thinking I can help you manage it. I hope I don't sell the cookies though.
Yes, so we will try to do the same thing.
Meeting the MD for me, you know, was so empowering. I mean, she was a woman, she was so cool. She was literally sitting down gisting with us.
A bit like you, we love our local food, but we also have this French influence that is everywhere in the city, as you can see.
Yeah. For the names. Our names
Of course! You know?
So last night was a disaster, an absolute disaster. Like at this point, I'm done with this place. Since day one, we've had all kinds of problems. And then last night was the height of it all. There was no light.
I guess when it rains in Grand Bassam, there's no electricity.
I've never experienced anything like this in my life, and I come from Nigeria. And we are the kings and queens of lack of light and mosquitoes, but this was horrible.
Now, the house where we're in, the way it's set up, the room has no windows.
And the mosquitoes here are hungry as, yeah, they are really hungry.
I couldn't sleep. Mosquitoes were eating my soul. They were having a field day. Like, literally, it was a disaster. Like, I almost cried. Like, I'm done. Day one, there was no water. There was ACs were not working. What kind of thing is this? Why did I just book this place? This one I don't think it's my first fault because the other one there was in charge this time of it. Yes, I'm done. I've called Amma.
So why you Lagos? I don't understand.
Let's go now. Pack your things. Let's go. I've called Amma. We can stay in that place. That Bushman place we went to yesterday. I mean, it's not too bad. We can afford one night. We can afford one night, guys. This is our last night, man. Let's just enjoy life for once. This place, look at the way I'm putting.
And this house broke my fingernail as well. Thank you. This house
is really by force. Like,
broke my fingernail too.
To be honest, at this point, I think we can, it's one night. We can afford to stay at the Bushman Cafe for one night. Bushman that you love.
Okay.
And she's giving us the rooms at $83 per night.
Aww. Cute.
She's so sweet. That's her heart. So yeah. What's in this one?
I'm happy. It's just this could have been us like 4 days ago.
Yeah. I mean, if we had known, Achifa didn't really.
Achifa didn't want.
So as soon as we all decide that we're going to stay at Bushman, I rush into the room, pack my bags, and in 5 minutes, I'm ready to go. I'm so ready to go.
We decided to take a boat cruise, pretty much just go on a boat to just check out, you know, the sea and see what it looks like, look at the city from the water, and we wanted to catch the sunset.
Because we're on the boat, we're just chilling. Thing with me is wherever, any country that I go to, I always find the water. So I always have to take pictures with the water kind of in there somewhere. I always say this, I love the sea, I love water. Again, I am not a mommy water spirit, I just love water.
I'm looking forward to seeing Joel today though. I said I'm looking forward to seeing Joel today. He's a nice guy now. Like even if nothing happens, like I think I've made a new friend.
You don't need to experience yourself. I don't know because if you want to see somebody, just because even if nothing happens, he's a nice guy.
I'm just expressing myself. I'm not explaining myself. I'm expressing two different things.
You guys are always explaining yourself.
No, I'm not.
Yeah. I think she's not always explaining herself. Right.
Because you know what? I feel like sometimes maybe you don't understand my train of thought and where I'm coming from. No, not stupid, but there's so many times that. So I thought I saw. But I wanted to ask you guys, like, what your impression was of Joel.
Lenny
my friend.
/ Challenge campaign. It seems like it's a little vague.
He is very vague.
Not a little, that was being modest, but yeah, it seems very.
He's very
like, it's very
He's like a
of his new.
I caught him like 3 times in the mirror. Like we're like. It looks like he is, but yeah. It's not that his brain that is dead.
I've been smelling. Yes.
I don't mind though. Let's it be great. At least let me use deodorant. This is like a financial woman.
Sorry?
Very hard work.
And then like he does like
He does a lot.
6 things.
Yeah, I think I feel like it's better than today when we asked him about coming to the thing. I was like, oh, all the companies and all these things that we got.
Yeah, what is supposed there? Diana style.
I got 50.
Apparently, I told him I like guys deep. There's ones that are deep and deep.
Guys.
She was saying that, what's his name? Alex told her that. Oh, this sun is entering my eye. What do you think? That's nice. I like that we were not a lot of people on the boat, so we could walk around more, you know, stay close to the captain, you know, by the front, look at the water, look at the skyline, you know, just look at the city from a different perspective. It was really, really nice.
So Amila always likes me to take her photos because apparently I have a good eye. To be honest, I think we both like each other to take each other's photos because we know the good angles, and so generally I enjoyed doing like mini photo shoots for her.
All right, it's time for bowling. We are ready, we are set, ready to go. I'm very excited because I haven't bowled I think the last time I bowled was when I was really small and I was doing absolute rubbish because of course I don't know anything about it. But now I'm older, I'm wiser, I'm stronger, I'm ready for it.
So I think it's called Strike Bowl, and we get there and it's a really cool spot. Like, it's really chilled. I think it's probably the only one here in Abidjan.
We're going to be hanging out with the guys again, Joel and his friends. And of course, Joel's name comes up, and Tajay, Amila, and Ajifa all have, their 2 cents, what their observations are about him, and basically trying to find out if I'm excited to see him today.
You're up, AJ.
Are you guys even watching?
Of course not.
He's a great guy. I can tell that we're going to be good friends. So yeah, going bowling is always a good idea, and to do that with a good friend, even better.
Okay, yeah. But you don't really post anything.
No.
So you're just there to just follow.
Exactly.
Okay, well I follow you back anyways.
Okay.
So one of my, I guess I can call her fans. She says she's been following me on Instagram forever, apparently. And she sent a message the minute she saw that I was in Cote d'Ivoire on Instagram. And she's like, oh my gosh, you're here, I have to meet you. Actually, I want to buy some slides.
One of her customers that lives in Cote d'Ivoire wants to pick up slides, and just kind of seeing her, trying to make sure that the slides are ready before we leave. She was up all night, stitching the slides, doing everything, trying to get the package.
Thank you very much.
Awesome.
Is it okay?
Do you want to try them on quickly? Pleasure for you. You can just try them now.
Okay.
Something is so tiny.
It's not too small for me, but it's okay. Yeah. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay.
This is like drinks.
So Emma invited us to meet the director at UNESCO to talk about culture.
Every 2 years, when our 195 member states gather in Paris, we have 2 days before what we call a youth forum. It is an opportunity that UNESCO gives to the young people like you to take the floor and then talk about so many things. And then the 2 days after, when the member states of UNESCO, all the ministers gather, the spokespersons of the young people that come to share what they have decided. See, so we give them the floor every 2 years to say things, and then we try to promote it. And for instance, in the last 2 years, when they had their meeting, when the spokesperson came to the conference room in Paris, I was there to share, there was one sentence that everybody understood, because the youth stressed it strongly. They said that we young people in the world, above all in Africa, we don't want to be trained anymore to look for jobs. We want to be trained to create jobs.
He said, you know what, come over to Abuja. I might not be there, but this is my email address, this is my number, this is this is my team. You can contact them if you have any questions. So yeah, like, all in all, it was a great experience, and I'm glad that I was able to be part of it.
You know, we mix two things. We mix instruction and education. School gives instruction, you see, but school does not give education. The school education is given by the families, by the society, etc. So how are we making sure that the two complement each other?
We are the future, but the future has not come. Since we were small, they've been telling us we're the future, we're the future, we're the future. So I want to know, what is UNESCO doing to be able to advocate for the rise of the youths in Africa, to be able to take charge of leadership and to be able to take control and to be able to, turn the countries that we are part of around.
These are challenges for we old and for you youth and all African. How are we going to face it? We have to reflect, but we have to put the issue on the table. If you don't put it on the table, you will never find a solution. You see, you have to, whenever you have the opportunity, to raise the issue and then discuss.
So yeah, it's finally time to leave. I'm excited to be going to Senegal because I've been looking forward to this. So yes, I've been looking forward to going to Senegal for a while.
All in all, this was a really great experience. Cote d'Ivoire was an awesome place. The people were amazing. I absolutely loved it. So we have to go on to the next one. Senegal is next, and I am excited.
Don't let my people hear.
Because the AC is not working, that's why it's paying me.
Which